Now, millions of pupils across the country are heading back to class today. Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga will oversee the reopening of schools in Garankuwa. The 2024 public school calendar kicks off with shorter holidays for the year, working out to 25 days off compared to 32 last year. And unlike previous years, coastal and inland provinces will now start and end their school terms on the same days. The academic year will, however, get off to a rocky start for some parents who still need to find placement for their children. Over 20,000 pupils are still not placed, we're told, in Gauteng. The Western Cape is also processing 609 applications that were received in the first 10 days of January. Let's get you a sense of how the situation is looking like on the ground. Begin in Diepkloof in Soweto. That's where pupils are expected to be welcomed by top government officials in Gauteng. It's also where we find Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi, part of our team tracking developments. And Linda, hopefully you haven't spotted any hysterical child yet, as is typically the case on the first day of school. Exciting for many, scary for many others.
Absolutely, and I mean, so far we've just been seeing happy faces this morning. Some quite excited to be coming back to school and being reunited not only with their teachers but also their friends. It's a hive of activity this morning. Parents, as you can see, also coming out in their numbers. You see there many of the students already in school. It's 7 o'clock. Many have come in early, but also outside this particular school, we're at the Pupils primary school in Diepkloof, Soweto. This is where government officials will be welcoming the students this morning, the learners this morning, but also outside, just making sure that, everything is going according to plan. We have the Gauteng crime prevention team, which are also known as Amapanyaza, who are also making sure that, the drop-off of learners happens, smoothly, and that there isn't really much disturbances to the start of the 2024 academic year. So you're seeing here this morning, and scores of parents and children, looking all sorts of cute. Look at this little one coming back to school for the 2024 academic year. We also haven't really been seeing much of the parents this morning, but we're hoping to be seeing more and more of them as, of course, the morning progresses.
Yeah, and I was about to ask, Linda, typically we focus a lot on the pupils around this time, but let's face it, it's also nerve-wracking for the many parents who, even if they're coming with returning students, are certainly beginning a new journey in their schooling career.
Absolutely, Ayanda. If you look at the start of the 2024 academic year, you would realize that we're starting relatively late in the month of January, which of course would have given parents a bit of time really to deal with, their nerves, because of course, it can be quite nerve-wracking. Many see this as big school, and they'll be interacting a lot with a number of other students. So the anxiety comes from all, fronts. The kind of school that parents chose for their children is also quite important, given, of course, the challenges that various schools face. So it is really an important day for many of them who, of course, will be starting their first day at school. And a lot of them are quite excited. Let's say hello. Hello. Ubani kamalak? Ubani? Komoto. Ubani kamalak? Oh, okay. Samuse. Okay. Ugu grade ban. Ugu grade ban. 1. Grade 1. Are you excited? Are you excited? Jablin. All right. She's quite shy, as you can see. She's starting grade 1, and was earlier giving me a very, very big smile. Hello.
Hello.
Who's that?
Shan.
Yeah, pila nambari kamala?
Shan.
Yeah, who grade 1?
2.
Grade 2. Okay. So uzobusiza abanye abantwana abafika ku grade 1?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. So she's going to grade 2. Let's speak to some of the boys. Hello, boy.
Hello.
Kunjani?
Yaphila.
Ngiyaphila, ubani igama lakho?
Lwandle.
Lwandle, uya ku grade 1?
2.
Uya ku grade 2. Okay, so khulile man. Okay, we ready for your score? Okay. All right. So those are some of the students, or the learners rather, that we're seeing arriving this morning. Some of the parents, as you can see, bringing in the learners back to school this morning. But as I was saying earlier, I mean, there's a lot of preparation that needs to go into this particular day, particularly when you think about the costs also that are involved. We just came out of the festive season, which on its own requires a lot of money, especially for little ones who would also want Christmas clothes and clothes for every holiday that is there in December. So, I mean, coming back, issues around stationery are also quite important. And obviously there's a cost tied to that. So a lot of preparation, and some of the parents having also given time. Let's speak to this parent. Unjani ma? Ngiyaphila. Si live ku Newzroom Afrika. Ulethe umntwana namhlanje?
Yebo.
Ezumzali uzizwa kanjani? Isikolo siyavula.
Lile yazini nabantwana abaphasile. Yo. Ayikumnandi.
Angeke basaqedise inkwendlini.
Abayasikada mababuya balambile. Abasuthi.
All right, ngixoxele ngepreparation eniyenzile nje just for today. Izinto ze stationery.
Ngihambile izolo ngayothenga stationery sonke lesabasifunayo esikolweni. Then done. There's nothing enye eshotayo.
Oh, there's nothing in your shot. So when are ready?
I'm ready for anything.
Okay. All right. Ngiyabonga. Igama lakho ma?
Unombulelo wakaMfazwe.
Okay, Nombulelo wakwamfazwe. Ngibonga isikhathi sakho. I ended this parent telling us that you know, she is prepared. She went yesterday to buy some of the things that are required. There you're seeing the vehicles on your screen that are accompanying the Community Safety MMC in Gauteng. That is Faith Mazibuko, who's here, of course, to welcome the many students, the many learners that you see over here, who are very excited, looking very, very excited to be starting their first day of school. Nichablil? All right, so you see many of them are quite excited to be back to school this morning. We'll be speaking later on to, of course, the officials, including the MEC for Community Safety, Faith Mazibuko.
Yeah, Linda, I must say, you know, if things for whatever reason don't work out in journalism, there may be a future for you in teaching and education, working the crowd there, as it were, as we capture this moment. Certainly an important time for many who are starting this incredibly important journey of their own lives, the beginning of the 2024 academic year. Linda Mnisi, live to us there from Diepkloof in Soweto.